Hi, this is a lesson for those of you who are new to BBO and not familiar with the concept of self-alerting. I've set a table up here just so I can show you how to self-alert during the bidding. It's not a normal BBO table, so there aren't 4 players there. There's the same player at all seats. It's a teaching table, but obviously normally there would be 4 different players. Now I've dealt a hand to North with 21 points, and a lot of players would open this hand to no trumps. Now, in the same way as at the table, if you open 2 no trumps, your partner would announce the range. Here, you have to alert it yourself. And so after I've clicked on 2 in the bidding box, I click on the alert box and I type in 2022 balanced. And then I complete my bid with no trumps. And now you can see in the right hand corner of the table there is an alert which explains the bid. Now that is only shown to the opponent, so South doesn't see this announcement at all. East will pass, and South, let's say, chooses to bid 3 clubs Stayman. Now we all know, or I hope we know, that Stayman could be 4 or 5 cards Stayman, so it's definitely correct over 2 no trumps to announce that it's Stayman. Even over 1 no trump, I think it's better playing on BBO to announce that your bid means Stayman. So here I click 3 and then I type in the alert Stayman, and then I click clubs, completing the bid. West will pass, and North will reply that they have a spade suit. And after that, let's say that South decides that opposite a 20 to 22 point hand, they're very interested in a slam, and they decide to ask for aces. So they click on 4, they're intending to bid 4 no trumps, and they explain their bid. Roman keycard Blackwood. This is different from what you would do at the table. On BBO, we still self-alert even over the level of 3 no trumps. West passes. North is going to show, let's get rid of this for a minute so we can see North's hand. North has 4 key cards, the Ace of Clubs, the Ace of Hearts, and the Ace King of Spades. In their system, 4 key cards is shown by a bid of 5 clubs. So they click on 5 and they explain 4 key cards, and then they bid 5 clubs. And after that, East passes and South bids 6 spades. Which, as we can see, is actually going to make 13 tricks, as the spades are 2-2. So that's an indication of how you are supposed to self-alert your bids. Now, I've got this hand, I'm going to deal the same hand again, and I'm going to bid it in a slightly different way. This time, North will open 2 no trumps again, announcing that it's 20 to 22, 20 to 22 balanced, and there's no reason why you can't abbreviate it to make the typing easier. 20 to 22 bal. East, of course, passes, and this time this pair are playing 5 card Stayman. And so when North is about to bid 3 clubs, they click on the 3, and this time they say 5 card Stayman. Okay, and they bid 3 clubs. West passes. North bids 3 spades. East passes. And again, it would go through the same auction probably, where South bids 4 no trumps, which they'd alert as Roman keycard or as whatever else it means in their system, etc., until they reach their good slam. Let's have a look at the hand for a third time. On this occasion, they're playing 3 weak 2s, and North decides, even with 21 points, they prefer to open a spade. And so they do that. East will pass, and now South let's say, bids 3 spades. And West, who isn't really entitled to ask, but they decide they want to at this occasion, wants to know what the 3 spade bid means. So what they do is they click on the bid, and a box comes up, which we can't read very well on this particular screen, but you will do at the table, and it says, please explain 3 spades, and there's a line here for explaining it. And South, that box only appears to South, who now says 9, limit raise 9 to 11. And when they click OK, that appears. And so now, even though they didn't alert it themselves, West was able to ask a question which they answered by filling the box in. And on this occasion, after West has passed, North will decide to go and bid Blackwood. And the auction will continue in the same way as the previous one. In this case, South will show 1 ace, and they will again get to 6 spades. So hopefully you now understand how to self-alert. It's important that you do this in our competitions, and in fact it's expected that you'll do this all the time on BBO. You self-alert, your partner doesn't see the alert, but the opponents do. And you should be alerting all bids, even over 3 no trumps, that would normally be either announced or alerted in a club. So weak 2s, strong 2s, no trump ranges, everything that needs an alert or an announce. Hope this has been helpful for you, and looking forward to seeing you on our one of our Manchester tournaments very soon.